when it all goes horribly wrong. It goes horribly wrong, doesn't it? For some reason I thought, yeah, safe place to put the trim off my window on the floor on Friday. I've only ended up reversing over it. It's worse than when I started it, fixing it the other week. I'm absolutely spewing. I only left it off because I wanted to paint this black stuff with that special paint, but it dried up, hadn't it? So I was waiting for the paint to arrive off this to paint it, to put it on. I've run it over, and in the panic, not only have I backed over it, I've had to drive over it that way, and then I've smashed the boot lid on the fan in a panic. So we're all scratched up on the tail as well. It's just, yes lad. Ooh. I am spewing. Wish I got to flipping work today. Right, I'll have a go at trying to sort this out now. I mean, it's gone through the paint in a couple of places there. That's what it is, man. I'm going to try a 3000 grit. Oh, it's not looking too good, this. That's one pass. See the two chips? I've been looking at the other video that I made the day before. You can clearly see the trim underneath the wheel. I'm horrified, just as much as you. Might have to just try and polish that now. We have got a mark here as well off where the trim was flapping one day. But that'll probably just polish. We won't have to sand. Yeah. Bit of a wounder, but could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Fucking, you could have run over your trim, for God's sake. Oh, if I don't laugh, I'll flipping cry. Yeah, the joys of motoring. It's one of them accidents happen, don't they? I'd rather run over the trim than like the car drop on me or something like that, you know, fall off an axle stand. What should we do? Should we have a look at this one? It might be a 1500 of that. Did you see me do that one with a screwdriver? It's ironic, isn't it? Cursing this cat all weekend and then I end up trashing the car myself. Double blow as well. I had a nipple for the top of the window there, about there, to spray water out of, like a proper cosy one. I had it and I don't know what I've done with it, and I could have fitted it while the glass was out, you know what I mean? Drilled a little hole in it and that. Oh, could have even threaded the water pipe from the washer, because it's going down there now. Could have snipped it at the corner, just rolled it to there in the middle. I've kept the old motor off my old boot lid, off my cosy boot lid, because it doesn't squirt water from there like these do. These squirt water from there because obviously they haven't got that there, the nipple. Yeah, so that's a wounder. It's all wounding. Old Fords never die. Yeah, you get mad at yourself like, but you can't beat yourself up too much because it's an old flipping car, Ford. But there's like rust bubbles here, so I suppose that scratch I did next to it, your eyes looking at two things now instead of one, but I wouldn't be pulling bits like it was if it was some Joey Minter. I'm not so sure about pulling windows out, but yeah man, all of the day's work. My flipping van, that's the worst thing, that's stuck on my drive. Yeah, it's a little bit harsh, the old 1500, so I'll go with the 3000 again. I don't think it's going to do much, because it's a fingernail scratcher that. Just trying to cross hatch it. Every time you do this as well, you're going down a couple of microns on your paint. Just give it a bit of a wash. See the fan technique. Get rid of it. Fan technique. Yeah man. Ooh, what's that there? Not too bad. You can see there, obviously where the pliers hit it, it's took 2 chunks out the paint. That's where the rubber sits, and it's not gone down to metal, it's primer. That scratch that was down here, yeah, we're not too bad. Ignore 2 little divots there off the fan. What a bonehead. Where was that cat? Where was that cat scratch? Well, if we can get rid of this one, I'll be a little bit happier. I've seen one of them trims that I just run over on eBay, £500. I'm like, Jesus, holy moly smoke, I knew there'd be that much anyway. It's rare enough to see one on there, to be fair. That, I could have got my van fixed at a garage for that kind of money. So I can't buy it, I'm going to have to try and fix mine. How can you run over your own window trims? Window trim? Just visible. Don't want to go too far though, because there'll be more scratches to sand out soon. Tried feathering it out a bit, because if you concentrate too much on the middle, I'd imagine it'd be a divot eventually. Right, let's go for a polish. Speed setting 3. We're not looking too bad there. It did have that blemish there, but that's where the scratch was. Yeah, we've got a bit of shine going again. So what have we learnt today? Put stuff away. Don't put trim on floor. Run over it like a stooge. Don't hastily drive off. I panicked. I was trying to push the car off so it was gently, and I couldn't even push it because it's going uphill. So I had to start the engine and drive off it, and I didn't even think about the tailgate being up and kibosh. We all know what happens then. Yeah, lesson learned. Don't be a wally. Don't be like Mark.